Breakup Google? Yeah, the Justice Department said Google should have to sell off its Chrome browser. They said that competition can only be restored if Google separates its search engine from products it has built to access the internet, such as Chrome and the Android mobile operating system. Chrome controls about 2/3 of the global browser market. They also requested that Google be prevented from giving preferential access to its search engine on devices that it use its Android mobile operating system. If it violates that, they're going to have to divest of Android. Also wants them to forbidding them to pay Apple for making them the default search engine. All right, let's take this whole thing and put this aside. Okay, first and foremost, the whole nature of search is changing very quickly due to AI. So, quite frankly, I think the Justice Department is a little late to this game. With that being said, I think this is going to aggravate the consumer more than excite the consumer. Again, I find it fascinating the companies that the Justice Department wishes to go after. It's a bit nonsensical, if you ask me. Is the consumer hurt in any of this? They're not. Again, it's really not that hard. I mean, you can go on to your browser and you want to change your default search engine. It's not that difficult of a thing to do. Take that and put that aside. What I see happening is this is going to be a long, dragged out battle. I'm going to be honest with you. The internet experience kind of sucks right now, in my opinion. Again, I do a lot of reading. I pay for an enormous amount of sites that I do research on. I guess paywall type stuff, and still, I am still bombarded with ads I don't want to see. Ads that are driving me absolutely batty all the time, interrupting me when I'm trying to do my work. Sometimes I'm like, I miss newspapers, for crying out loud. Yeah, they had ads on newspapers, but they didn't basically punch in the nose when you were trying to read something. Now, what I see happening is that I think, in my opinion, I think that Google will probably cut a deal when all is said and done, some of the other companies as well, to prevent much of that, which again isn't going to really hurt them much, because do those ads actually work in the first place? I never really seem to understand that. Annoying people with your ads is a way to make them create customers. I don't get it. So I think if they could come up with a way, and I've said it before, I would gladly pay more money so I didn't have to get punched in the face. I didn't have to have stupid pop-ups. You can put the pop-up blockers. You can do all this stuff. And then the newspapers you have say, oh, yeah, we pay for our journalism through ads. Please disable your pop-up blocker. And it drives you crazy. It really does. At some point in time, they're going to have to fix all of this. And this is where I think this negotiation is going to come down the road. Again, companies voluntarily divesting of certain assets, that's a good thing. That's what companies should. That's a smart thing to do. Again, what you're seeing happen right now in media outlets. You're like, all right, enough's enough. We don't need this freaking MSNBC holding us back, and start divesting of some of these assets. Smart. This would be a hit to Google. It's almost 50% of their revenue comes from advertising via search. So this most certainly is going to hit them. Again, if they clean it up, you get a different FTC, you get a different Justice Department. They might be able to make this whole thing go away. Watchdog on wallstreet.com.